We're live. Yeah, I need to figure out how to make an intro video.
Yeah, I have no idea, but I like the idea of exploring StreamYard to see, because perhaps I could do something like this.
Yeah, I'm on the free version, and you can have like up to, looks like I think I can have like up to 3 guests or 2 guests at a time, and you can still record and you can still stream it to YouTube. The only thing is that it doesn't stay. Oh, thank you so much, Lotus Serenity. You got a subscriber coming. And Kris she's just starting her channel, so you're going to be like one of her first subscribers. That's exciting.
That's right. Just made it yesterday with no content.
I love it. You'll get it. We can.
That's okay. We'll get it
if you want.
I fixed my hair today. Maybe I'll work on that.
That's what I did. I did my hair. And hi, Jackie. I love Jackie. Girl, are you ever going to respond to my email? I emailed you like a week ago. But hi, Jackie. Jackie's awesome. Jackie's a really brilliant reader too. And I'm trying to do a collab with her.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized I can bring up comments too. So hello, everybody. Now I can see the comments.
And what I'll do is I'll send you this. Oh, we could talk offline after that.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Awesome. So hi, everybody. I'm Therese Cranston. I know it's a mouthful, but I like to use my middle name because, I need to hide my little name, right? So, because it's like showing, well, I'll just hold the cards up higher. Hi, Jennifer. I love Jennifer. Jennifer's my sister from another mister.
California.
So, yeah, she's in California. Sorry, I have a terrible voice. So, yeah, this is my friend Kris. We met on the fair circuit. You're in Missouri though, right?
Yes.
But we go to a lot of the same fairs, and we've kind of hit it off, and she's one of the nice ones. I've kind of complained about the fairs a little bit on here sometimes. Kris is not one of the sabotagers. She's one of the nice ones. So, and that's why we get along so well. So we're super excited to do readings for you all today. And we already have one person that's ready for it. So Lotus of Serendipity is looking for a reading. And it looks like you're looking for a general one, right, Lotus? So we'll get Lotus, and then Jackie. I'll get you if you want one, Jackie, and then Jennifer. I love it.
So neat. All right.
Okay, I got to get my feet on the ground. I always cross my legs, and one of my mentor, Jennifer, knows Bradley. Cross your legs. If you do that, you gotta be grounded.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, got to keep yourself connected.
Yeah.
Because we connect for them, for our clients.
Y'all like my lip gloss? My son picked it out. Isn't that cute? We went to Sephora and he picked out this lip gloss. I thought it was a little too dark for me. It's like I don't even know, but like the ladies are like, your son has good taste, but it's like a serum lip gloss.
Really?
So it's like helping my lips be all nice. Awesome. I got you, girl. I got you, Jackie.
And from what I can see of the top of your shirt, it matches.
It does.
My shirt coordinated.
Casa Bonita. Has anyone ever been there? Jennifer, you went. Yeah, we went to Casa Bonita together. I love it. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Nikki picked it out. So we went to Casa Bonita and we were in Denver together. That place is really fun.
I don't know what I don't get out much, so I don't know what it is.
And it's owned by the guys that do South Park. They bought it and like renovate. It's like this Mexican restaurant. They have cliff divers. They have like this cool store. They have a little like Pirates Cove. If you ever watch, like, if you don't like South Park, just watch the Casa Bonita. Oh, you do? Okay. Watch the Casa Bonita episode. Yes. The Casa Bonita episode is one of my favorites, and it's everything about Casa Bonita in that one episode.
Okay, looking it up then. Not now, but will.
All right, sorry, I'm a chit-chatter. All right, Lotus, got you. Let's do general. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm feeling called. I've been doing like doubles lately. I like to do the dueling decks.
Ooh, cool.
Yes, it's like the Disneyland is a restaurant. Yes, it's so fun. Okay, Lotus, just looking for a general. Oh, I love this. Okay, do you want to go first or?
You go ahead.
Okay. Yep. Okay, Lotus, I'm super excited for you. So I feel like there's some kind of opportunity coming your way or just recently came your way. It could be like a promotion. It could be you doing some kind of like study opportunity or going back to school. But I feel like it might be some kind of promotion coming your way or some way where you can actually make a little extra money, but you're going to learn along the way with it. So if it's a work related thing, sometimes it's hard to do it when you can't like talk to the person. and be like, are you not getting a promotion? But there's a lot of growth coming your way. And I feel like if you see that coin in the background, it's going to lead to extra income. So whether you're studying something new or you're getting promoted and they're teaching you something new, it's going to lead to extra revenue for you. And I love that. And also too, I got for my dual deck, I got the Magician. So you are in a space to manifest. Yes, like jazz hands. You are in a space to manifest what you want right now. It's like a fresh start. You have the power. It's like he's using his hands, like his almost like Reiki hands, and just making what he wants happen. And it's just, I feel like you're in a really good spot, at least, or you're about to be. So keep your thoughts. Hi there. Keep your thoughts positive. And because one of the good things about manifesting is you have to stay positive in that frame of mind, because if you start spiraling like I do, then you can bring in what you don't want. But I think you're in a good spot for manifesting things. And I'm really excited for you about that. So you'll have to let us know after you hear Kris in the chat if it resonates.
Yeah. So adding on to that, make sure you're like literally in that spot. Of course, we're in the fire horse energy where all the old is going out the window. Like literally you've been working on releasing and letting go, which is perfect. You're making space for the manifesting, which is super awesome. One big thing I would really want to caution you, Spirit's really talking about the emotions that come with releasing and letting go. It's okay not to hang on to the stuff in the past. Like it's not your security. You don't need it, especially with the promotion coming and literally that more money coming down the pike. Literally got that as well. But definitely just be open and be in that space to do the releasing, the letting go, and know that you're not going to need a security blanket because you've got everything you need. It's right there for you. One thing that I pulled, I love my Magical Times Oracle deck, and this card is the discernment card. And this is that card of don't keep telling yourself the same story over and over again. Like really be okay with looking at the truth of the situation. Even if the truth is uncomfortable, that's okay, because it's a lesson for us. It's something that we are learning. And of course, when we learn, we grow. When we grow, guess what? We move forward. And that's what the goal is. We want you to move forward. We want you to get that promotion. We want you to manifest. And Spirit is all in with that. So if there's anything that you're needing in this process, talk to your spirit team. They're there. They're ready for you. And they're literally like, what do you got for us? We're ready. Let's do it. Yeah.
I love that. Would you suggest maybe that Lotus might need to do some shadow work?
Yes.
Okay. So I need to do a video.
Yeah. And you don't have to be on guard about all the stuff, which I think the releasing and letting go is like, you don't have to defend it. You don't have to be on guard. You don't really have to protect it because it's time for it to go, time to do the work and let it go.
Yeah. And for shadow work, I always like to tell people too, because I teach shadow work classes. Like if you decide to do shadow work, for anybody listening, be very gentle with yourself, because sometimes it can trigger things. And a lot of times you can even do it with your therapist. I know I do it with mine a little bit because like shadow work was created by Carl. I always mispronounce his name, Carl Jung, who is like a psychologist. Mm-hmm. He's like the father of shadow work. So if you do decide to do it, be gentle. If you start to feel triggered, back off. It's okay. Releasing is awesome, but you also don't want to like trigger. You don't want to bring up that trauma. And one tip that I like to give people is when you're kind of doing that releasing, if it's something that's from like a past trauma, be the big you, helping like whether it's your inner child or helping like when you went through that stage, like you now like holding that person's hand and being there and supporting them. I did that in EMDR. It was very powerful. So my little psychology 2 cents that I picked up along the way.
Super cool. Ooh, and I see Lotus of Serendipity said she's done the releasing and letting go, and both readings are making sense. Woohoo! I like it. Yay!
Thank you.
Super cool.
I love that. All right, Jackie. Hi, Jackie. It's always fun to read for other readers because they're gonna get extra stuff out of it. Like they're gonna see the cards. Like when Sarah was reading for me at the fair, I just like looked at the cards and I'm like, oh, I need to do this, this, and this, and she's like, She's like, I was going to say that. It was so cute. I'm like,
and it's nice that we kind of see between the lines also.
Yep.
So there's the message there, but then Spirit's still talking to us in between the lines. We're like,
Yep.
I'm getting more out of that then.
So I'm curious, Jackie. I'm curious what you see. So I'm going to pull. Do you want to go first this time? Do you want to rotate?
I think whoever gets done first goes.
That works for me.
I'm so easy.
You are.
And we're doing it with Jackie? Is that right?
Yep, this is Jackie.
Jackie, okay.
She's a brilliant reader too, so she'll get some extra stuff out of it.
Love it, love it, love it. I had one, like literally one card flew out, haven't even looked at it. It came out like literally, I don't know what it is yet until I look at it.
I had a jumper too.
Like, dang, it just jumped.
So Jackie, I feel like you're recently ended something and like you're moving on away from something, but it was your choice to end. And it's been like a slow process. So as a reader, I know you know what this is the 10 of Wands. I know you know what that means. I'm getting more that it was like your choice. And I feel like this is something that happened maybe 3 months ago, 3 weeks, 3 months. Like if I'm really hyper focused on the three lights there. And you've ended something and but like I said, it was your choice and you're moving on, but like I feel like you're moving in the right direction. Like the wind, do you see how her dress is kind of or like, it almost looks like her dress is blowing in the wind, even though it's not a dress, but that's what I thought at first. And I always go with my first instinct. I feel like the wind is at your back and it is pushing you. Like you're getting signs that this is moving in the right direction, even though it might be a little bit sad. And then I got, I got the Ace of Swords. They call it the Ace of Air in this deck. This is my Angel Wisdom Tarot deck. And you're going through a huge transformation right now. I feel like you were cocooning for a little bit, almost like in the cocoon, and now the butterfly is coming out. And there's something that's kind of an obstacle in your way right now, because if you see, this is baby King Arthur before he pulls the sword from the stone. And I feel like that there's something that it's stuck, like you're stuck somewhere and you're trying to like get this sword out of the stone. And it's a matter of tweaking. Like you're on the right path, you're on the right track, but you might need to tweak your approach or tweak something to loosen that sword. Hopefully that makes sense. And that's what I got for March. But so I feel like there's like an obstacle, but like all the things you're doing are putting you where you need to be. Just a little bit of tweaking. Hopefully that makes sense.
And to follow that, literally, this is the coolest thing because everything just kind of dovetails right in. I got all pentacles, which is kind of cool.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, Jackie, money. Cool.
Yes. And also
to the money.
Yeah. And we've got ending, like literally ended a cycle. Well, so I love that you're talking about, letting it completed, letting go, moving on. But literally I got Wheel of the Year and it's reverse. Like we've ended a cycle here, which is really good. A lot of us are ending cycles too, because with the Lunar New Year coming up. And again, that fire horse energy is like shooting everything out of the cannon, like literally everything's exploding forward. Here we go. But yeah, most definitely I did get a lot of releasing, ending cycles, like tidying things up. Just this is like March is like, woohoo, here we go out the gate. Let's start brand new and let's just run through it. And interesting, it's like all about like being out there, like I hear it weird. I never have a context, but I hear in the ether, but also in the cognitive, which is kind of cool. I know we just had a little psychology lesson talking about that, but literally it was like, okay, in March, you're going to be out in the ether, but then you're going to be very cognitive as you're starting this new cycle in March.
Do you think, I kind of want to pull one more card. Do you think that Jackie's going to level up?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Either a new skill or a new, maybe she starts hearing more or mediumship or something. I'm gonna.
This is like, ooh, that one just like flew out. A little Gabriel message here for us. He's on the Archangel deck, so I've got Gabriel.
I think that means she's gonna start hearing more.
Creative work. Shines brightest when it reflects oh my gosh, your genuine feelings and keyword thoughts. Here, I just talked about being out in the ether and cognitive, which is all your thoughts. But yeah, it feels like skills that we already have, but we're leveling up with those skills. Like before we pick up anything new, there's some new like waiting to come in, but we're leveling up on this first. So it's like shining even brighter with what we've got and what we do. Then the door opens and the new skills start literally downloading.
I do. I feel like you're going to level up too. I really do. Because I feel like the Pisces, like now that we're in Pisces, it's a really good season for you. This whole Pisces season. Embrace it while you're here. There's a lot of good stuff coming your way. I got the Page of Water, and everybody knows the Page of Water is like just almost like the baby queen, right? So the Queen of Water or Cups, it's water in this deck, but she's very psychic. So is the Page of Water. And I feel like there's some kind of leveling up. I think you're going to start hearing more, getting more, like hearing more. I don't know what kind of clair you have, but whatever you have, the hearing piece is going to get stronger. That's what I'm getting. And I'm looking at the fish, and that's making me think Pisces season, which we're in right now. You're going to, I feel like you're really going to start hearing more. I love it. I love that so much for you. I mean, even if you already are hearing, it's just going to get clearer and stronger.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So I hope that resonates. Okay. And then, Jennifer, you were on here. Did you want a reading, Jennifer? I didn't see a question, but we'll do one for you. I'm going to go, Jennifer, if you want a reading, let me know, because I know you're here somewhere, and then I will.
Oh, I see. Jennifer, I'd love a general reading if possible, please, and thank you.
Absolutely, girlfriend. Awesome. Yeah, Jackie said that she's noticing the clairs that were not there before. Absolutely. Yeah, you are totally leveling up. I think this whole Pisces season is going to be awesome for you. I love that. Yeah. And you can always ask too, and I know you know this because you're a reader. You can always ask your team. Like I've done that before. I'm like, okay, I need my mediumship to come in a little bit stronger. Like I don't want to second guess things and that kind of thing. And I talk to my team, and you could do it before bedtime. And it's almost like a reset. And as you sleep, they'll hopefully help you out. I mean, I feel like they do, but thank you, Jackie. Thank you for coming. It means a lot. And email me back, girls, so we can set someone up. Okay. Hi, Jennifer. General reading. Of course it's possible. You know I got you. My sister from another mister. General reading. Let's do this. I have a cool story to tell you all after we do this reading. So about an astrology. What to do. Okay, let's see what Bradley says.
My gosh. This is like seriously cool. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Like this is seriously cool.
Jan, that's hilarious. Jan's comment was funny about Jackie coming out of her cocoon.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Okay. Oh, I saw. Hi, Brandy. Brandy, if you want a reading, let us know. I saw Brandy is on here. There's someone else. Jan's here. Hi, Jan. Oh, someone else had said hi. I thought. Did I get everyone? Hi, Valerie. Oh, Valerie. Hi there. Valerie is like my second mommy.
Hey, everybody who's coming in. Hello.
My Kansas mommy. Okay. All right. Ooh, okay. Ready? Do you want to go this time?
You go ahead.
Okay. All right. My friend, I want to ask you, are you kind of feeling like a little bit like disenchanted with anything right now? I feel like, so whenever I get the Four of Cups, and I know you know what this means, like the Four of Cups sometimes can mean like somebody feels like the grass is always greener, or they're looking for, it's almost like they're just disenchanted. Like maybe stuck, maybe frustrated. And like, if you can see, like, there's the empty bowls right in front of her, but behind her is that beautiful rainbow and filled bowl. So it's like, and I don't feel like you're someone that focuses on the negative, but there might just be something in your life where you're just kind of stuck, and you're kind of wishing things were different, but there is some kind of gift coming your way behind you, some kind of blessing from the situation that's going to change things. And then I also got the Knight of Water. So, the Knight of Water can sometimes mean a lack of balance. So if you're feeling unbalanced, I'm going to pull another card. I feel like there might be like a feeling of unbalance lately, or maybe there's like a lot of invitations coming your way and you're trying to like figure out what you want to do, or different things that you're trying to juggle and figure out. And it's like, you just feel unbalanced. So I want to pull one more card because I don't want to leave you hanging like that. Like, what do you need to know? It's kind of funny. This kind of cracks me up. Is this guy kind of looks like, with long hair, like Gavin Newsom with long hair. Isn't that hilarious? I want to give you one more thing. What does she need to know? What does I need to know? I got this one again. Yay. And I shuffled really well. You know what? Oh, I just got a hit. Okay, Jennifer, I think I just figured out why you're kind of, if you feel off. So if you're feeling off, if I'm wrong, please correct me. You're also going to level up. I have learned that sometimes right before I level up, I just feel off and cranky, and like I feel like things aren't going my way, and then all of a sudden something shifts. I've heard that happens to other people, and I think that's what's going on with you, because I shuffled those cards really well. I even did the Vegas shuffle, and I got the Page of Water again. So I feel like you're entering a time where you're about to level up with something too. And I feel like, because I'm really focused, instead of the fish this time, I'm focused on the deer. I think your animal communication skills are getting stronger and stronger. And I think you kind of felt like they were stuck, but they're not. They are about to explode. And I want you, Sean and I were actually talking about this. I hope I don't embarrass you, how talented you are with animals, and how you need to start doing animal readings, and you need to come on here and we should do animal readings, because you are so gifted at that. Girl, you don't need any more training. Like, you got this, and it's about to explode. And I can't wait. And I need to hire you to be a dog whisperer, because my dog is an asshole. Oh, hope I don't get in YouTube jail for that. Okay. I feel like she's about to level up too.
All right. So I'm going to go like big gun first. I pulled from the Archangel Gabriel Messenger deck. And this is the retreat card. You are being asked to take some time, like to focus, like literally here, like focus, like take the time. Retreat doesn't necessarily mean go within yourself, but maybe retreat as in take a moment and slow down, and really decide. Like, it feels like everything is, you're just being bombarded with everything hitting right now. And I saw the comment, like, a lot of people are leveling up right now. Yeah, you're part of that crowd. Whoop, like things are just like right there in your face is what it feels like. So Archangel Gabriel is asking you to take a moment and focus and really see where you want to go with these new skills that are coming in. And I'm going to echo what Kyle said about the animal communication. Like, it feels like that is going to really leap forward in a big way. It feels like you already have it, but maybe the focus is focusing on trusting yourself with it, because you have it, you can do it. And you are, I don't know who you are, but I'm getting the energy like you are fabulously amazing at it. Like, you're better than you give yourself credit for with that. Something that might help you with this is I pulled from my mediumship deck, the Beloved Dead. This is a creativity card. So you're being asked to take a look at what it is that you could do creatively with that skill or that talent. And it might be finding just a little creative twist. If you're looking for a way to feel like it flows better for you, it flows amazingly. But if you're feeling like there's a blockage somewhere in there, and it might just be a confidence blockage, literally, is there a creative twist that you can throw on there, or a creative way that you can look at it within yourself that opens that door, that just allows things just to finally flow better, in a more comfortable zone, I think maybe is a great way to say that. And then I got pentacles again. We got six of air, or
I
yeah,
love
six of earth.
that.
So we got, there's another six because we just had a six a little bit earlier here. And we've got, connection, ground yourself. Like that's going to be a big thing too, is make sure you're grounded. And I'm pulling more from the earth reference versus the pentacles reference here, but definitely make sure that you are grounding yourself. And maybe that's okay. Spirit, you're amazing. It feels like that when you are allowing that gift to flow from you, you end up kind of out there with, like, almost out there with spirit, with the animals, almost like they're here in the room with you, but you're out there with them. So perhaps maybe wearing some hematite, or having a lovely smoky quartz with you, or something that you can, or keeping your feet on the ground, keeping yourself connected in some fashion, keeping yourself grounded when you do it will help you feel a little more back in your skin and back more comfortable with allowing that to flow through you. Yeah.
I love that. I want to give her one more card because she mentioned that this feeling stuck had to do with health. I saw in the comments, and I don't know if this resonates with other people, but I've noticed that like right before I level up, I also feel off, but sometimes I have like a health issue. And I know that there's people that have had like experiences, and then all of a sudden they're like broken open, like not broken open, but like wide open, like whether it's like a car accident or like they get sick or something. And sometimes I wonder if like these health challenges are something that kind of happens before we level up too. It just made me think about that just because of the different stories I've heard. So I asked what you needed to know about your health. I'm not the best health reader, full disclosure. Health stuff kind of scares me, but I am feeling like I want to piggyback off what Kris said, because I just asked, what do you need to know about like your health stuff? And I got like the Queen of Earth. And I'm feeling like, yeah, the more grounded, like I know it's easier said than done when you're stressed out about stuff. I feel that. But the more grounded, and like, I feel like it has to do too with maybe shifting the energy in your home, like a little feng shui, like little feng shui tweaks or something. I don't know if it's just going to help get your mind off things, or if it's going to help you just help you feel more settled and more grounded, which I think is going to help get the ball rolling with like some of that health stuff. Hopefully that makes sense. I also want you to, if you feel called to do it, maybe do some clearing of your sacral chakra, because that orange pentacle's jumping out at me. And like Kris said, adding a little creativity, which I feel like that helps me when I either write or something. I get downloads. I get downloads in the shower a lot too, which is funny. But like that sacral chakra would be something that you might want to just do some work with, or do some clearing and just
and sacral chakra, our creativity, our creative zone. So perhaps there's it feels like impetus of like the health issues it feels like stress and worry is really a big thing right now with that, like really worrying about what might be going on. Don't psych yourself out. Don't talk yourself into having a health issue, if that makes sense. If I also, going along with the grounding, is we love YouTube, and those solfeggio frequencies. Find you some music that has a frequency of grounding, and literally hop on. I do it for if my stomach starts to feel kind of upset, anti-nausea. I had an issue where I pulled the muscle in my back. Let's release those muscles. Let's have some relief from back pain. Type in what you're looking for on YouTube and say frequency for anti-nausea, frequency for relief of pain, or frequency for grounding, and find a music that resonates with you, because you'll probably find 10 or 15 or more options. Then just listen to a little snippet of each one until you get to one like, ooh, I like this music, doesn't grate on my nerves, doesn't make me go, ah. One that makes you go, ah, and then listen to it. Take the time to, maybe don't put it on repeat, but listen, and maybe make a commitment to listen a couple times a day, or every day, listen once or twice for a little bit, 20, 30 minutes, and just see if that helps a little bit also.
I just got a download too while you were talking about like the frequency. I feel like you need to, and this might sound cuckoo bananas, I feel like you might need to send some Reiki to your past lives. I think some of like your stuff in this, I've been doing a lot of past life video stuff lately, and I feel like some of the stuff you're experiencing today might be residual of a past life. And I know there's a Reiki symbol for past life healing, and I know you know how to do a lot of healing. So I would, and I can even send you some too. Just text me later, and I got to look up that symbol. I should know it because I'm a master, but I don't know all of them. There are a lot to memorize, but I want to send you some Reiki to like your past lives, and maybe we could do it together and like tag team it and see if that helps heal anything or helps get the ball rolling on helping you find like specialists or something. Or so I want to do that later. So text me later because I will totally forget. You know me, but I don't know. I just felt called to tell you that. I had a flash of like the Reiki symbols and like past life stuff. So love you, girl. Text me later and I'll send you some Reiki. All right, Jan. And I saw Jan. I'm so sorry someone tried to break into your carport. That's terrible. Who's Mr. Murder Mittens though? Is that like your guide? I'm just curious. General reading
to me.
It's awesome. So Jan is awesome. Jan is clearly witchy, like I am, and she does like videos. She just did a video on how to make a poppet, and she does like really fun videos on YouTube. So people, if you're into like witchy stuff, you should follow Jan. I always mess it up. It's like Silky Steele's Kitchen Witchery. But like, yeah,
I need to follow Jan.
She's fun. She's really fun. And yeah, really fun stuff. I love it. We should do some witchy collabs if you're into it. Like some witchy videos, some like spell videos or like cool stuff if you're into it. I'd love to make some stuff with you. So, all right. General reading for March. I'm just like, I want to collab with everybody.
Isn't this the coolest thing ever, doing these collabs?
It's so fun. I'm so glad you have your channel now because we can do more.
Right?
We can make this, if you want, we can make it like a monthly thing. I love it.
Yes.
If you want. I know you got a lot of fairs coming up.
Yes, we'll make time. We will make time. Absolutely.
We're gonna make it after all. But I had a jumper. Jan. I love that. Ooh.
All right, I'm resorting back to the Vegas shuffle.
Oh, I love the Vegas shuffle.
It's the most comfortable for me to do anyway. What you do, I have a 52 card pickup.
I love it. I love the Vegas shuffle. I do them both. And then I do this. I don't know if you can see. I do this too. I do all kinds of different shuffling. I'll do that. Put them all right in a row. Jan, I want to ask, and if you can type in the chat. I was going to ask you a question. Oh shoot, I spaced out. I had a good question. Oh yeah, was this eclipse like for you? Maybe the eclipse like did a toll on you. It did for me, so I failed that. I had all kinds of crazy stuff happening, like, but I feel like this eclipse kind of took you down. Let's do a general reading for March. Oh, I love that. Yes. Oh, yep. Yeah. So the eclipse totally hit her hard. Hi, Denise. I love Denise. She's like my guardian YouTube angel. She helps me with all kinds of stuff. Teaches me how to do all the things.
Nice.
She's like our mom. We all love Denise. She's like our YouTube mom. Okay, I'm gonna go back to. Okay, we're doing Jan right now. Okay. So yeah, I feel like this eclipse definitely like impacted you, but it revealed something. I feel like for the month of March, I got like two messages. One, you're going to get some kind of revelation, something that's been kind of hidden, or something that even, it doesn't even mean like someone's like keeping anything from you. It could also mean something that like was like subconscious or something you didn't see or realize is going to come to the forefront. It's going to come out from the shadow, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. because the water to me in this picture, even though sometimes the moon can be like, you know, people doing things behind your back and stuff like that, I feel like she's actually calm in the water. I'm looking at the water and I feel like she's in a better place, even though she's like learning these revelations. And I also feel like you're going to be helping some people because I'm getting the 18 and that equals 9. And in angel numerology, 9 is like using your gifts to help others, like whether you're a reader or like you're a social worker or something, it's doing things to help other people. So I feel like you're going to be like either mentoring or helping somebody. But oh, and I'm excited. And I think I saw last time I did a reading for you, I thought I saw some money coming your way. This is money, 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 girlfriend. And also 9. So because you're helping others and like whether you're taking people under your wing or teaching them something or doing things to help others, it's gonna come back to you in a really beautiful way. And I feel like it's either money or like just good abundance, good juju. But are you like self-employed? Because this is also like the card of someone that's self-employed and they like are living their best life. They can set their own hours. They're reaping the benefits of all the hard work they did. I just love it. I just feel like March is going to be really good for you. So I know that eclipse was a rough one, but it cleared the way for some beautiful things to happen. So, and also an epiphany. And I think that goes with this one. So Archangel Uriel is the archangel of like epiphanies and stuff. So I feel like there's going to be some kind of big revelation, but like it's a good one that's going to help you with your career or making extra money or bringing more abundance into your life. I like it.
That is super awesome. And I'm going to start with my Magical Times Oracle card here. It's the Quest card. So literally, and this is reversed. The words are not like, I need to unmirror my camera, I guess.
I can read it if you want. Be bold. It says, be bold and mighty forces will aid you. Take action. Good luck favors the brave. So I feel like that's like taking a step and spirit will meet you halfway kind of thing, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Like literally this eclipse hit you hard for a reason, to shake everything up, to get you ready to start on like your next leg of your journey here. Like this is your quest. This is you're starting out fresh. And you know, there are a lot of us starting out fresh in this lunar new year, all this lovely energy that's going on. But it also feels like that you had to make some decisions about kind of closing down some stuff. Like whatever you worked on didn't work the way you wanted it to. So you had to regroup and you had to make some decisions about, okay, now I got to change gears. And when you did that, that literally kicked in that energy with spirit of, okay, here we go. You have satisfied some karmic stuff. I hear karmic shit that was kind of hanging out there that needed to be kind of wrapped up. And it almost feels like it happened kind of organically, unconsciously. And it was like just the action sent the signal energetically to the universe that, okay, I did this. Let's close that book. Let's get ready to move on with that. One good thing about what's coming up for you within this quest is you're not going to overthink it by any means. Like it feels like it's going to be really, the progression's just natural. Like I just do it because I do it. I don't know how I do it or why I do it, but it just happens. It just all seems to fall right into place. So it feels like this is a nice organic transition, and it feels like things are just going to naturally flow energetically. So it's great. Feels good.
And I just saw that I missed this one. She kind of asked for like a little bit more on like past lives. So I just pulled a past life card too. So, because I love you. And and if you're interested, for those of you, oh yeah, I was gonna make a quick announcement. So I am doing this video series on past lives, and I'm going to do like 10 videos on like the clues for your past lives. But I'm also going to do like this big final video that talks about how to heal your past lives. But the only way to get it is to be a subscriber to my channel. But I know you already are, Jan. So if you email me, it should be in the link, or I will send you that video if you already don't have like tips and tricks. And it's like an 11-minute video on the different ways to heal past life traumas and like residual stuff in there. And anybody else that is going to become a subscriber, let me know, email me and I'll send you that video. But I know I got the idea from a marketing lady in Kansas that like the KU Small Business Center, she's like, you need to make a video and make people subscribe to get it. So I did a past life card for you. Yeah, isn't that a great idea? And I feel like in a past life, you had to be small. So this is personal power. And this is also 34, which is 7. And in angel numerology, 7 is life path. It's like the path you're on. And I feel like this lifetime, you are meant to clear anything that made you feel small and step into your power. And my friend Megan made me this because she did like a mediumship. Megan, Meg's Folk Apothecary, did this. And I just felt called to show you. Sorry, it's kind of glary, but it's called like, it's time to step into my power. Yeah, I love this. I keep this on my altar. And I'm feeling like to give you that message as well, that this lifetime, you're meant to step into your power. You're meant to shine. Keep making those videos. Put yourself out there. You're meant to be big in this lifetime. And whatever lifetime that made you feel small, maybe you need to do some like past life Reiki to clear it. Or I should have put that in my video. I didn't even think about that. I need to make a second one. But there's all kinds of things you can do to help clear those. So let me know and I'll send you that video. If you might already know though, as a reader. I always never know what other readers know because they might already know all the cool things. But so that's what I got for the past life thing. So.
I love that. That makes sense. I'm hearing green light from spirit. Like totally. Yes, that makes sense.
And look at the light here. Can you see that light shining through the trees?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Like you're meant to be big. Like you're meant to be a star. I know you said you're Aries. I wonder if you have any Leo in you. Okay, so who else needs one? Brandy's looking to move, so she needs some guidance on her move. I do feel like you're moving. I feel like you're moving somewhere near like a big body of water, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get somewhere on
it. I get lots of water.
Nice.
There's lots of water in the area. Not necessarily moving on the coast, but it feels like moving where it feels, I literally hear landlocked, but it's like an area where I'm thinking about, well, the Kansas City area where I live out in the country, but we have like lakes. We have like Jacomo, Lotawana, Lee Summit. Like we have like all of these like little rain tree, Winnebago, they're all around in the area. So it feels like moving to an area where we've got all these little lakes within a certain short distance, basically. So a lot of water around. But I get like not on the coast. Like,
I feel like it's
on the West Coast, like we're staying in an area that's going to be centrally located with lots of access to water.
I love that. Yeah, like there's like a big lake, or it could be like a bunch of little ones too. I don't feel like it's like Lake Michigan though. I don't feel like it's like a Great Lake.
I don't get Michigan. We're going like central United States.
Right now, Brandy's in the Denver area. I'm not sure if there's any big lakes out there.
Moving east.
More east. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why I pointed. No idea. But anyway, I get moving east. Yeah.
I'm gonna pull one more. Oh, that's a jumper. Okay, yep. I need that one. Okay.
All right. And can I jump in first?
Yes, please do.
Like coming in hot. I don't know why. Like it's coming in hot. Okay. So you've had a lot of decisions, a lot of choices to make. Oh, look at that. Woohoo. We're like, spirit's coming in hot on this one.
Mm-hmm.
But the decision-making process is winding down, which is a really good thing. Like it's been, I hear like it's been stressing you out in a big way. But it just feels like that decision-making time is now coming, and it's like you were wishing that those decisions would just kind of magically fall into place, which would be great. But spirit's like, oh no, we're not going to make it magically fall into place. We're going to make you work for it. okay. It's just sometimes we have to strengthen our chops, is what I'm hearing, to strengthen your chops with these decisions. I feel like decisions aren't necessarily the easiest thing in your world to make. And that's okay, because sometimes when spirit brings us a bunch to have to look through and sort through and choose, then we get a little more comfortable with that process of making decisions. But I get like that's kind of winding down now with that. And literally, your move is going to put you in a location where you find a lot of support, where you find your even more of your tribe, the kindred spirits, the creative support, the business support. Like it just kind of layers in when you're there, and it becomes like it feels really comfortable with that as well. And this move really allows you to leap from where it's interesting, like our dreams choose us, if that makes sense. Like the universe sends them to us. Part of it is our psyche. I was dreaming about something I saw on TV the other day. I'm like, well, why? I don't know. I have no idea, no connection. But then there are so many other things that, literally come to me in my dreams that is really important to what's been going on in my life, what's coming up, downloads, all that stuff. So it feels like your dreams have found you. And the dreams that you've had, literally, this move like allows you to actually see them coming to fruition, like see them really start to take more of a realistic shape, if that makes sense. So it really feels like this is a big move. And more than just the physical, but more of the energetic and the spiritual as well. Like feels like it's much needed. It is the right time. And it feels like you, no matter what you do, you're going to end up there anyway, whether you go now or you go later, it's still going to happen, and you're still going to end up in the right place, and the place that you need to be and you're supposed to be. Super cool.
I love that. I got some similar stuff. I feel like you've come to, so I got the first card I got was the Sun, and this was a jumper. And I feel like that I'm getting a couple messages here. Did you have something to add? Go for it.
Love it.
Okay. I feel like, feel free to jump in if you have it. I love doing like tandem stuff. I feel like like on like a surface level, I feel like you want to go somewhere warmer. Like it's too cold there. Like I don't know if you don't like the winters in Denver, or if it's like too much, but that's like on a surface level. Like on an energetic level, I'm getting that you are feeling like you don't have like a partner in crime there. So like number 19 is 20, and 2 in angel numerology. And for me, I know I read it a little bit different than we studied in angel numerology, but I read it as like partnerships. And I feel like you don't feel like you have like a support system where you currently are, and that you've come to that realization, because the Sun card is also, it's not on this one, but it's also Archangel Uriel. I feel like you've come to the epiphany that you don't have the support and the warmth that you need where you currently are. That's kind of, I know that's why I don't read reversed, because I still get the message, even if it's not. I know I'm not that it's bad to read reversed, but I still get it. It's kind of cool. I feel like in May is going to be a big turning point. You're going to have a little bit more direction, because look at that emerald, that big, beautiful emerald jumping out. Birthstone of May is emerald. And I think that you are struggling with deciding where to go, because I think that I think it's like about the pros and cons list of each place. And I think you're trying to look for one that doesn't have any cons, and you're not going to find that anywhere. There's always going to be some kind of con, you know what I mean? But like, I wonder if it's a matter of like, if you have a pro and con list of like different areas, of looking at those cons and maybe even pulling cards on them and how to change them into pros. I just channeled that. That was pretty cool. And then I also got 2, you are really struggling with the decision. Like I feel like you're procrastinating, which, I mean, when you have to move, it's a big deal. It's a lot of moving pieces, literally, and figuratively. So I got the 7 of water, just like Kris did. I just got it with the cats. So, and I know you love cats. And I think One thing that might be holding you back, and this is because I know you some kind of cheating. I think that there's a part of you that doesn't want to leave share cat or the cat that you like do visits with. I think that's like a little bit of a tie there, which I don't know. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that might be one thing that's kind of like where you're like, I really want to go somewhere different, but like I don't want to leave my cat kind of thing. Because they have like joint custody, like she gets to see the cat. So she goes and visits the cat. But I do feel like you're overthinking it. And I'm looking at all these cats' eyes, and the one that's jumping out at me is the one with green eyes. Can you see that one with those big green eyes right in the middle? And that's telling me to listen to your heart. Where does your heart want to be? Because that's your heart chakra. Where does your heart want to be? Where is your heart? Where do you feel most at home? Where do you think you're going to get the most love and get the connections you need? And that's what I got.
And interesting, as I was listening, also looking at the chat, and she said she lives near a pond now, thinking about Idaho, but didn't know if that's the right direction. I still get east, which is interesting. But again, we all have free will. Go with what your heart is telling you to do. If your heart's saying, I'm checking out Idaho first, then do it. Absolutely. Yeah. Do what your heart wants you to do. It's interesting. Like we are, I guess, I don't know, spiritual advisors. You want to call it that, I guess. You're a consultant, and literally, whatever information comes through from spirit, may be down the road, might not be for right now. So if your heart is telling you head one direction, what we talk about today may be something that actually happens in the future down the road versus, what's going on right now. So yeah, it feels like you got a nice, like a really, really nice change coming. It feels really, really good. And it feels like it is now, like literally now. It's just, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? And that didn't help much at all, I'm sure.
But you did though, because what you can do too, so I learned this from Kyle Gray, right? So pick the spot, like pick each different spot, right? Like if you have different options, like I know she mentioned even overseas, think of the places you want to go. And one by one, ask the angels for a sign. Just do one at a time and see, okay, angels, give me a sign that moving to Idaho is for my highest good in the next 24 to 48 hours. And if you don't get a sign for that, move on to the next one. He's like, the signs will show up when you're on the right path. Just make sure and I'm sure you know this, make sure when you're doing the signs, don't say, give me a sign, yes or no. You want to say, give me a sign that this is the right one. And I want it in the next 24 to 48 hours.
Give that deadline. Absolutely. Yep. And not getting the sign is a message.
Yeah.
Also, which means move on to the next thing that you want to ask. Yeah. Yeah. So don't get disappointed if you don't get the sign. That's okay. You weren't meant to get that sign because you're meant to ask about something else. So yeah, absolutely. I love that. I use that strategy a lot. Yes.
It's great. It's great. That's how I found out my son was on the Titanic. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure I got it right. So we just did Brandy. And I should probably put, hi, Lauren. Do you want me to put in there that we're closing questions?
Whatever. I have my morning open. So whatever works for you and your schedule.
A little bit longer. Yeah. My kid's okay upstairs.
That's what I love about being retired. Like I have nothing happening at the moment except this exciting opportunity.
I love it. Okay. Where is it? Okay. So tracks are 30. I just want to make sure I got all the questions. Okay. Brandy. Okay. So now we have Madam. I just want to find her question. I'm coming for you, Madam. Hi, Lauren. I saw my friend Lauren came. Hi, oh my angels. Okay.
Miss Peggy. She sent me a text here shortly. A moment ago. Yeah.
Here we go. Okay. Most pressing issue. So Madam, I hope I'm saying this right. Maru, may I have a reading? Most pressing issue to deal with. Thank you. So you want us to tell you what's your most pressing issue, or you want guidance on your most pressing issue? Or we can I can start shuffling and see what I come up with. I'm assuming you want to know what the most pressing issue is.
interesting. My deck is acting like the hot mess express here. Okay, she says, which is the most pressing issue? Okay. I'm not liking my deck being a hot mess here. Good gravy.
I know I have ones that are like really slippery.
This one is just the opposite. It's one that I have not used a lot, but it feels like it wants me to work with it more. They're like tacky. That makes sense. Like they don't shuffle well. They stick together. They're still pretty stiff.
I get that. Is that Collab and Reed?
Yeah, the Good Tarot. Yeah, it's got some pretty funky reviews. I'm like, but I like it.
Yeah, like my two. Yeah, my favorite tarot are Radley's Angel Wisdom Tarot. And then I love I've been really this animal deck of his. I have been lately. It's been calling my name. I've been getting all kinds of hits from it lately. And now I also love the Light Seers. I love this one.
I love the Light Seers. Yeah, that is on my regular rotation.
Yeah, those are my favorite tarots. And then I have a couple oracles out too, just in case. But I've been doing a lot.
Witch's Tarot has become one of my favorites also.
Which one?
It's called the Witch's Tarot.
Ooh, I
love it because it's all very.
Oh, is it the one that has
the vibrant colors and I don't have the box is big, so it's actually.
Does it have little cats on it? Is it by Deborah Blake?
I honestly couldn't tell you. Okay. The box is behind me on my bookshelf. Okay. And it's like the box it's big and I know it's blue, like kind of grayish blue. And it's the Witch's Tarot and kind of gold.
Oh, okay.
It's not shiny gold, but it's like lighter color, about the color of the moons on here. As like the writing on the box. That's about, I'd have to dig it out to find it, but I put it in a bag because it's so big. It doesn't fit in my show bag when I go do fairs. So I put it in one of my lovely cloth bags to take with me. But anyway, that's one of my favorites.
I don't think I have that one. I have Everyday Witch's Tarot, and it reminds me of Bewitched.
Ooh, I don't have that, but I would love it because I love Bewitched.
And it's by her name is Deborah Blake. I think you might have a Lorraine Anderson.
Okay.
So I know way too much about decks. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, I cleaned out a whole bunch that just I hadn't used for a long time, and sold some, donated the rest, and then now I'm like, it's time for me to start acquiring some new decks.
My mom just bought me like a rock and roll tarot or a rock and roll oracle that my friend Leslie showed me, and she got it on Etsy, and she's bringing it in a couple of weeks when she's coming to visit, and it's awesome. I love music, so I resonate so much with it. Mm-hmm. So, all right. Do you want to go first, or do you want to?
Cool. All right. So so most pressing issue, Fortune's Wheel is what came up here. So it looks like starting to take a look at what it feels like you aren't beginning a new cycle, but you're working on ending an older cycle. So it feels like that's your most pressing issue, is kind of take a look at what you need to. It feels like you've done a lot. I hear like a lot of work. And it feels like you're tired and you're done doing a lot of work in your mind, but Spirit's like, not yet. So take a look at what it is that needs to really kind of be wrapped up and work toward. I hear like work toward completing. And it feels like Spirit's drawing it out. The universe is drawing it out versus I'm just going to make the choice to get the work done and get it wrapped up and end it. Like it feels like you have less of a choice in this, like Spirit's wanting you to really gain some more things. So I'm hearing more things. That's very helpful, Kris, in this process. I also have the call card. So dial in even more to your spirit guides, your angels, your team, and ask for even more than you've been asking, because we can never ask for too much. They're basically, it's their pleasure to help us. Like literally they're there for us. They help us, they guide us, they give us messages, they give us ideas, they work on the energy for us. So definitely, it feels like you've got lots of balance, like you're very well balanced in all of your practices that you're doing. But it just feels like you've got like a cycle that needs to wind itself down, but it's just not there yet, which is very interesting because we're sitting in a time where a lot of people are starting new adventures and new cycles and new paths, but I don't feel that at this point. It feels like you're still working on closing out some of the older stuff that needs to, but it's just the most interesting energy that Spirit's sending me. It's like you're working on it, but we're not ready for you to let it go. Not you not being ready to let it go. It's like Spirit feels like there's another layer, there's more coming. So Spirit's not ready to let it go because there's more to, like, more, again, downloads and lessons and growth that's coming with it. But it's like when Spirit's ready to drop it in your lap versus when you're ready to receive it. That's interesting. Not in a bad way by any means, but that's completely opposite of anything that I've really seen happen when I've done readings on, well, what's the most pressing issue? What are we looking at? What do I need to do? Yeah. It's like you're doing it. It's just like just keep dialing in and keep waiting, letting Spirit bring it to you. All right, Kyle, take it from here.
I love that. I think one of the things that what, just to piggyback off what Kris said about what you might want to work on, and I feel like how you said that, like it's not ready to like let go. I think the fall. I feel like Virgo season.
Yeah.
Like like September-ish is when that's you're gonna be able to, you're gonna understand why. For some reason you're gonna understand later. I know we don't always understand why things happen the way they do until like later on, but the reason why I'm getting that is I got the Four of Earth, which did you get that too, the Four of Pentacles?
I got two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got the Four of Earth, and usually this card talks about like how like people seeing things as black or white, or they're going in extremes. I feel like one of the things that you've kind of had to deal with in this lifetime is either you're giving too much and not receiving. And sometimes it's a matter of like us doing that. Like it could be like the people around you that just aren't giving you what you need, or it could be that we're not allowing to receive. And there's some kind of message there about learning how to let people do for you. And like learning how to kind of be worthy. I'm hearing worthy, be worthy of receiving and letting people help you, letting people in, letting people help you. And I know I keep getting Virgo season. I keep getting like when the leaves change, that there's going to be a big shift around that. So that might be something you want to like work on for right now. And maybe it's a matter of you can't let it go till you master it, so you don't backslide. You know, sometimes how we like, so like, I know like we can do therapy, right? We can do all the therapy. We might fix things up here and we feel good, but then we get re-triggered. I learned this from Leah, the soulful goddess. God, I love her. Like not worthy. I love her. That sometimes like when we do therapy to like help ourselves, like that stuff is still stuck in our body, and like doing things like tapping or breath work is what kind of moves it out of our body. But I feel like with you, it's, you have to kind of like make sure that you've mastered this so you don't backslide. So maybe it is a matter of like, once you open up and let people give to you, and and like do some tapping around it or do some breath work around it, so you can make sure it's cleared and that you can finally release all that. I also feel like there's some kind of, I keep getting like communication and wisdom, because I have the King of Swords, but I'm not focused on him. I'm focused on the crow, and I'm focused on the owl. So, and like the mountains, I feel like you've had a lot of obstacles, and like you're going to understand why soon. You're going to understand why soon. And, yeah, I'm really focused on that owl, like about the wisdom. I know in some traditions, owls don't always mean wisdom, but to me they do. And there's just some kind of lessons that are going to come from this, that you're going to step into your power and not let people take advantage of you anymore. But you have to learn to be worthy of letting people in, letting the right people in, and letting people also do for you. And then I love this too. So just make sure I know we've talked about it with some other people. Did you get a hit, Kris?
I did on the owl.
Okay.
That's one of her animal totems. Like she's got an owl in her energy, and owls also see really well at night. They have great vision, and it literally tags right into your comment about seeing through people. Use that vision, like literally use that vision to see through people, to see what the truth is and what the reality is. It'll be very, very helpful. Yeah.
I love that. You can see animal totems?
Mhm.
What's
Yeah.
mine?
Yeah. Oh, we'll do it after.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab my cord to plug in. My laptop gave me a low battery
Yeah.
message, so keep
Yeah, go
going.
for
I'm
it.
just
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
grab
keep going.
my cord while you're
Um,
talking. Yeah.
I feel like, so madam, I feel like, the madam, you what's in the negative ions that come out of running water. Oh, sorry, that was something. I was looking to see if you made a comment. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Yeah, you do have an owl. That's awesome. You're a Virgo rising. Okay. They're all pressing take my pick. You're funny. So I also feel like, I know we've kind of talked about like creativity a lot today with people, but I feel like it's a recurring theme. And sometimes a lot of these messages can be cleat-ons, which I learned that cleat-ons are like when you get a message, like I give a reading for somebody and it resonates with you. But I'm getting with you that you need to find ways to bring like creativity into your life. Even if it's like, gosh, and it doesn't have to be painting or drawing. Like when I say creativity, some people are like, "Oh, I'm not creative." Well, I was talking to my friend last night and for him being creative is literally like, God, what did he tell me he did that was creative? I was like, that is great. Now I can't think of it. God, my perimenopause brain. It was something that you wouldn't think of as creativity, but it was like, for him, it was like whether it's like walking your dog or just getting out and going on a nature walk, doing things that stimulate and kind of get you out of your head. Or like it could be painting, it could be drawing, it could be writing. But like I feel like you need to find a way to bring some creativity into your life, and that's going to kind of help. It's going to just make you feel better, but it's going to raise your vibration and make you feel better. Awesome. Okay, so you do awesome. Yes. I would start trying to do one. I think that's amazing. I love that. Start doing something. I think that's really going to help. I think you're also going to get downloads too. I think because I know that when I do creative stuff, I get hits. And oh, we lost Kris. I hope she'll be back. So when I do like creative hits, or when I do sorry, I'm stumbling on my words. When I do creative projects, even if it's listening to music and dancing, to me, that's creativity. Oh, there she is.
Yeah, I grabbed my phone.
Yeah, no worries.
Literally, I sat down and my computer went.
Oh,
Are you
man.
kidding me?
I got you though. Luckily, you
So,
popped it back up.
hopefully it will. I'll prop it up.
I was just telling Madam about how I got a hit that she needs to be more like bring some more creativity in her life, and she responded with, "I have lots of art projects. I just need to do art project hits." And I know that when I do something that's creative, even if it's like just like dancing to music, it gets me out of my brain. And can I teach you all something? I know we only have like 4 people left, but so if you're looking, like, let's say you know all your issues, right? And this will work for Brandy too, if Brandy's still here, which Brandy might already know this. If you're trying to figure out what you should focus on, have you ever used your body as a pendulum? Because I know for me, regular pendulums, they rarely work, at least for me. They might work for other people if I read for other people. So if you can see me, you probably can't see me totally, but so I'm standing with like my legs, like they're like hip width apart, and I soften my knees, right? And I don't wear a smartwatch when you do it. It can mess up like the flow. So you just kind of, oh, there you go. Oh, I got her. Okay. So what you want to do, oh, I did something wrong. Okay, there you go. So you soften your knees and you bring your hands to your heart and you make sure that you're standing on, like I would do bare feet on the ground, and you ask the question like, okay, should I focus on should I focus on doing the art project? And then you're going to feel your body. You're going to feel a pull like in your solar plexus, and you're going to either tip forward gently or you're going to tip backward gently. And go with the first one, because then you might start kind of weeble wobbling. And make sure you're barefoot on the ground, because sometimes shoes can like make a difference if they're like cushy. I know I have like cushy shoes and I might move more. And that's using your body as a pendulum. It's a form of energy testing. And what it does is it bypasses your brain and gets to your higher self. So you can ask your higher self, like, what should I be working on this? Should I be working on that? And then you're going to go yes or no. And that will help you kind of figure out which one. Hopefully that makes sense. I use that a lot. My
very cool.
pendulums don't work for me.
That is super awesome. I'm going to try.
Isn't that a neat one?
Yeah, definitely. And I just saw the comments here. Madam does have an owl totem.
Yeah. That's
super
so cool. And you can use it with food. Like if you're like, should I eat? Will this be okay for my body? You can use it with medication. You can use it with like decision making. You can use it. It's like a form of energy testing too. It's very cool.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Learn something new. Very cool.
Yeah. I should make that into a video. I'm getting all these ideas. I'm getting hit. See, when I'm being creative. So I think that, did we miss anybody? I know I saw Lauren was on here. I didn't see a question. Did everybody get their questions answered? I think we did get everybody.
Everybody did. Yeah.
I think people that already got them might have hopped off. I know there's other shows, so I know sometimes people hop from show to show. But thank you all for coming. Did we get everybody? If there's anybody we missed, type it in the chat and we'll get you.
Very cool.
Everybody.
I have learned a lot today, just in our little aside chat in between doing readings. So yay. Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you. Thank you for doing this with me. I love it. I love the collab. This is so fun. You're welcome, Jennifer. I love you. Text me later. I'll also do some Reiki.
You're welcome, Jennifer. Hey.
Jennifer's the best. Oh, here comes my kiddo. What's up, bro?
What time is it?
You can ask. This is my son. This is Henry. I'm on YouTube.
Hey, Henry.
Hi.
This is my friend Kris.
Hi.
Henry's
How are you?
sick today. He's not sick.
Yeah. Well, sometimes we need a day just for our health.
He needed a mental health day.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I think we got everybody. Everybody, thank you for coming. This was awesome. And we appreciate you. And we'll schedule another one. So if you love this, come back. And we'll schedule one for next month.
Come back. Yes. Oh, and plug my YouTube channel.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay. So Kris, I put it in the chat. And I'm going to add it. I'll put a little comment on so Kris, if people who are still listening or watching the replay, Kris's YouTube channel is at Dragonfly Spirit R5Q. I am going to make sure that I want to write that down because I want to add it to, or do you want to message that to me?
I'll message it to you. Yeah.
I'll do a little message in the community and be like, don't forget to follow Kris.
Okay.
So
cool.
I'm going to end the stream and we can, bye everybody. And then we'll see you here.
Thank you guys. Thank you, everybody.